Thanks, Matt. Here with the manager of the Columbia Fireflies, David Noworyta. Coach, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Glad to be here.
Before we get into the successes you had in year one with the Fireflies, we first want to learn a little bit more about you. And as I just mentioned to you, it's actually a really small world around these parts. So he actually went to the same high school in New Jersey as my mom. So funny, small world kind of thing.
Absolutely.
But tell us a little bit about your background, how you got to Columbia.
No, so it's my 5th year coaching out with the Kansas City Royals, my 2nd year managing, last year being my 1st year. And I played professional baseball, went to college at University of Hawaii, and was fortunate enough to get signed by the Detroit Tigers, played a few years there. Got released in the COVID season, and then played 1 year of independent ball in Billings, Montana. So I've been all over the place. But got into coaching. I got drafted by the Royals outside of high school, but decided to go to college instead. So I always kept a contact with Kansas City. And I was fortunate to just get like an assistant hitting coach job with them in 2022. And it's just grown to this, and finally this role of managing my 2nd year is what I've always wanted to do. So it's kind of a brief background of my life, but yeah, it's led me to this 2nd season now in Columbia.
And really impressive first season here in Columbia. Obviously, you guys making it to the championship series. What is something in your first season with the Fireflies you think you learned the most?
I learned so much just from talking from different managers, and my dad was in professional baseball for over 40 years, so really getting to learn from him, and then but also being in it. Him being in, with the Phillies when they won the World Series in 2008. I was a little kid in those clubhouses, so I was very blessed to get that opportunity. But now that I was actually the manager of the team and actually having to, the one popping the corks and stuff like that, it was pretty cool. But yeah, just really bending a lot of people's ears, just getting to know the ins and outs of the game, and I'm always going to be learning. I mean, I know this is 1 year down, and not every year is going to be like that. So just kind of learning, how to take with some of the success, and also just learning and growing from each other.
And baseball is really a small, tight-knit community once you get in it, and a lot of times I find you have a lot of storytellers with these folks. So from that perspective, for you to be able to talk to so many different managers and others on the coaching staff, how valuable do you think that was into your next season?
Absolutely. I was very upfront with the players because it was my first season as well. So I was telling them, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, so you're going to make a lot of mistakes. We're going to grow from it. And I thought it really created a really good clubhouse culture that made everyone feel comfortable with making mistakes. And we were able to win that first half, so it kind of gave us, that exhale of now we're in the postseason. We can kind of focus on, the development side of it, and really blessed to have that opportunity of last season. So. And
that's the farm system. That's really the whole goal, right? Is the development. So, what kind of development did you see from your team and guys who did make that next step to the next level, or you think they could have that in their future for this year?
Yeah, just getting to see the success, the failure they had to go through in the season. And they're young kids. In a really fun sports town that the fans are always going to be supportive of them. And maybe sometimes not, but that's okay. They got to learn that too at some time in the next level. So it was really cool to see them kind of like buy into what we were trying to do there, and then also just to have the support of the fans to really kind of grow what made us such a great team last season.
Is there anyone in particular that, obviously things are ever changing and guys moving up, going down, that kind of thing, anyone from last year who right now is going to be coming back for you guys?
That is the beauty of, when I'm talking to you, I don't know the full roster yet at all. I would imagine there'll probably be some guys back, but that part of it, we're going to spring training here next week, and that's going to get started up. So I'll know more later on, but for right now, I really have no idea. So
for you guys at the single A level, does the entire Kansas City farm system all go to the same spring training?
We're all in Surprise, Arizona, and we share a complex with the Texas Rangers, so we get to see a lot of their guys as well. The Hickory Crawdads are in our league, so we get to see a lot of those guys. So that's the great part of it too, is these guys are interacting with our big league coaching staff, our big league players. They get involved with some drills with them every once in a while, and they really get to interact with those guys. I think that's great for them, their development, and then it's also great for me because we have such a good big league staff that makes us feel included, and so it really makes a great environment for everybody to just kind of develop and grow.
Now that you have year one under your belt, do you feel like you have sort of your feet underneath you in terms of what to expect going into year two?
A little more. I would not say I have my full feet in the pool yet, but no, it's definitely feels better to come back and get to talk with some of our great fans here and the staff and everybody that I know now instead of just coming in just blind. So definitely feels a little better knowing some people.
Obviously, to make it to the final game of the season last year, what are your goals for this year? How do you kind of frame it with that in mind?
Yeah, I mean, the goal really is not changing much. I mean, I thought we did a tremendous job of just developing these guys, just not even just as players, but as men, as just people around the community. So much community work we do with Columbia and everything. I think continue to do that, and also just continue to keep pushing the narrative of what the Royals try to teach. So that's situational hitting and pitching and everything. So for us, is just not changing much of the goal, just continuing what we're teaching and trying to make these guys grow.
And you guys put on a good atmosphere over at Segra Park. So fans who maybe haven't checked out a game in the past, why should they head out this year?
Oh, because it's a fun environment, great a city around there with Bull Street. They're building so much around there now too. So even if you don't even go to watch baseball, there's so much to do around it. So I really, my family's been there a few times now. My fiance, I just got engaged this past off season.
Oh, congratulations.
At Finley Park over here in Columbia. We were coming back for the light show, so I was like, perfect place to go right here. So for me, Columbia's really been a special part of my heart, and now coming back here, I think it's not just a fun place to watch baseball, it's just a fun place to be around with friends or family. So
awesome. So now, are you a converted Royals fan over the Phillies?
I mean, contractually, yeah, I have to be. So yeah, as long as the team keeps doing well, yeah. So if the team does well, then we're doing well. So that's a good thing. So yeah, definitely keeping track of the Royals all the time.
Awesome. Well, appreciate you taking time this afternoon. Make sure you guys check out the Fireflies' first home series. It's April 7th. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And they'll kick off their season April 2nd on the road at, remind me.
That was at Hickory.
Hickory.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Thanks, guys.